Well, hello, friend. Welcome to another practice growth strategy I've got for you every single Monday. So these short little snippets of info are just designed to inspire you and encourage you and help you grow a better, more efficient, a more robust, a financially thriving and super successful practice. That's my passion, what I like to do when I show up for you every single week. Today, I want to talk to you about when you wear your CEO hat. And you've probably heard me talk about this before. Your CEO hat is underused. In fact, I would bet that your CEO hat is probably sitting on a shelf somewhere, dusty, hasn't been picked up in a while, and you really are not even sure that it still fits, or maybe you don't like it, or maybe it doesn't feel comfortable for you because you're not a CEO hat wearer. Well, I'm here to tell you, you are a CEO hat wearer because you have an employer tax ID number. Really, that is the qualification you need to be a CEO. If you file a tax return for a business, you're a CEO. In fact, I would probably even take that one step further and say, for many of you, you are the CEO of your home as well. So the CEO hat is really involved whenever we think about managing people, money, sales, we're transacting something. So in a home environment, you as a CEO make decisions about how you're going to spend your income, your discretionary income, how much you're going to save. You're running your home. It's running like a business. I did a podcast on this topic with Eric Miller, and I don't remember, this is like off the top of my head, so sorry. But the podcast with Eric Miller, I'll make sure that it's in the notes here. But I did this podcast with him, and he talked about this whole conversation about running this business. So in your practice, I want you to think about putting your CEO hat on. But the question is, when do you wear it? You should never wear your CEO hat when you're with patients, because that's when you need your practitioner hat on. That's when you need that hat that's caring and compassionate, and you're really listening, and you're serving, and you're trying to help them. Once you're out of that zone, you're back in the seat, you're on the bus, but now you're driving your bus. Your bus is your business, and you're driving the bus. You're in the driver's seat. You're all buckled in, and man, you got your CEO hat on. You know where you're going. We got a plan. We got a place to go, and here we go. Let's go. What do I want? What do I want for my business? Those are the decisions that your CEO makes. So when you wear your CEO hat is when you are making business decisions. You're making decisions about who to hire. You're making decisions about your fees. You're making decisions about an issue with one of your staff. You're making decisions about your marketing. You're making decisions about your finances, about saving or investing in new equipment. You're making decisions about expenses. That's when you put your CEO hat on, because my friend, if you are wearing your practitioner hat and you're making those decisions from that perspective, and it's literally just a shift right here, but if you're making your decisions from that perspective, you're not going to make the best decisions, because our practitioner, caring, helpful self, we're just like, we want everybody to just be happy. Like, I'm just here to serve you. And this is not going to get you what you want financially or success in your practice, because there's too much of the nurturing feel-good side and not that logical frontal brain CEO practical. Here are the facts. Here's the income. Here are the expenses. What do we need to do? Here are the people I have. These are the people that aren't working well right now, and I need to replace them. And how am I going to do that? Those are the CEO things. So when you're driving your business bus and you're making decisions on behalf of the business, you as the owner of the business, you have to have your CEO hat on right there. Same thing when you're home and you're managing your finances. That's the same position. When you're managing the things that have to do with the business of having a home, you've got your CEO hat on there as well. Might be a home CEO hat, but the concept is still the same. So my question to you is, when was the last time you put on that CEO hat? Go back to that email, hit reply, and let me know. I'd love to know. And the second thing I want to know is, what are you committed to as far as wearing your CEO hat? And let's get some wear and tear on that bad boy. Let's get it a little bit well worn so we can get some CEO skills under our belt. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, and this scares the living daylights out of you, that's okay too. You can always reach out to me. I'm happy to chat with you. Go to rondanelson.com/strategy, set up a 15-minute free call with me, and I'll help you get this all sorted out. All right. Take care, friends. I'll be back next week with a whiteboard drawing. See you then.